Donald Trump announced, was it 50-year mortgages?
50-year mortgages.
Now, people on the left and the right, it's rare that you see Democrats and Marjorie Taylor Greene all like, what the fuck is this? But he said that one of his solutions was to push for 50-year mortgage. Right now, people typically do 30 years as the cap. 50-year mortgage. Ish, what say you to Donald Trump's proposal for the 50-year mortgage?
And just your overall thoughts about it.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's really what I mean.
It speaks to a few things, right? The lower, it's called amortization. So 50 years, 30 years, 15 years, whatever the case may be. Amortization, the word amortize, I think is Latin. It means to kill. So it means that this is the term that it takes to kill the debt, right? So if you take a 30-year mortgage, it's going to be a 30 years for to pay it all back. What's happening is, in my opinion, the real estate in the country is getting to a level that's so expensive that most Americans can't afford the mortgage payment.
Yeah.
So to lower the actual mortgage payment, you stretch it out. It's like if you buy a car for $100K. Over 6 years, that's a $2,000 car note.
Right.
Borrow $100,000 over 30 years, you might be paying $500 a month,
right.
$400 a month. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the payment lowers the longer you stretch the loan. I think we at a financial space where people can't afford $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 mortgages, so you're gonna have to stretch it to give them some level of relief if you still want to encourage home ownership. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I do.
I follow.
Do you think that they want to encourage home ownership?
No. Do you think it's a trap?
It feels trappy.
Yeah, it feels like the car dealership when they hit you with the. Yeah,
your interest is gonna be crazy. I just think again that if you're but rent ain't coming down. So it's an argument going around like what's better, the own or the rent? It ain't like rent is cheap. Rent higher than giraffe pussy, and it's going higher every single year. So I don't see the relief in any of it, to be totally honest. But I still encourage home ownership over renting all the time. Some people disagree with me, but I just think that we are in a space in America where motherfuckers really can't afford either.
Right.
So him putting out a 50-year mortgage is almost some temporary relief. You're not solving the root.
Right.
It's a mask and some paint over a bigger problem.
That's right.
It's the accent pillow in the project.
Basically, yeah.
Because the people who benefit from this mainly are going to be the brokers, the real estate people, the banks. It's not poor people.
It ain't.
You're right. It's a cover up for the real problem, which is that we don't have affordable housing in this country. But a lot of people are going to get drawn into this, like, oh, now I can afford this house, and I really think it's going to be a lot of middle class people who are now going to get a bigger house than they can afford, or more house they can afford, because we always think, like Sebastian Telfair and others, like everybody, and I don't want to put it on him, that we're going to make more next year than we did last year. So I'll just pay this off early. Oh, I'll just catch it.
Yeah.
And so what you're going to end up with is people who never get to home ownership. At least with the 30-year mortgage, you could buy a house at 30, and when it's time to retire, you have a house.
See, I think,
do y'all not plan for a fall off?
No, most people don't.
It's so funny you asked that. That's what I was about to ask you when you were in your island.
Let's get to that after.
Yeah.
After, I want to hear.
Most people don't plan for a fall off. I think most people, I think us, and I get this critique a lot, that when we speak up here, we all speaking from a position of privilege. We all blessed, right? The average person in America, dog, is worried about tomorrow. Like, we living on check to check. Right. And when I say check to check, I really mean check to check.
Man,
like if a check don't come in, my nigga, niggas is fucked.
Yeah.
Like the government shut down. Like I got tenants who, yo, Ish, I'm so sorry. Like my husband is in the Navy. They not getting paid. I got you. What do you say to that? Like, yo, you can't.
Get out. Here's a U-Haul. My man, I can save you some money. My man will do it for you.
Is U-Haul open? We got to clear this out. I'm going to give you another week. But
I just got NBA players at it now. So
like, dog, I think that people don't even have the mindset to plan. Fuck plan for the fall off. We already falling. Nigga. We just literally trying to get by, my nigga. That's most people.
That's why I wanted to wait till you finished your segment and then ask the question, because it's a privileged question.
Yeah.
To be able to plan for the fall off is a privilege.
It is a privileged question.
It is a privilege.
But what I'd like to see, just to tie up this part, is housing subsidies, rent control in areas where it makes sense. It doesn't make sense everywhere. Areas where it makes sense, I like to see housing subsidies. I like to see things that actually make it easier to own a house, not easier to inherit 20 more years of debt. So now you're paying $1 million on a $300,000 loan. Yeah, which is what's ultimately happening. And now, since most of us, especially as black people, don't live to be 90 or 80, now you never pay your debt off. So you go to the grave not even able to give your kid a house because you still owe 20 more years on it. You know, I mean, there's a lot of ways that it doesn't make sense. I understand we got to do something, but to me, this ain't it.
See, they told our man, fuck out of here with the free buses.
They gonna tell him some more shit. Watch. They gonna learn them.
But they told him, no.
We just wait and see. It's gonna happen.
They gonna learn them. They gonna learn them.
But we don't plan for the
They did tell him something.
A few things. Hey, get that nigga an earful.
You know what I learned real quick? Stop, Ish.
I thought about y'all a little too.
Yeah, watch.
When you start getting money, you start to want to. If you don't have financial literacy, when you start getting money or more money, you start to want to purchase more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go bigger.
Yeah, you go bigger, and that's a problem.
Yep.
And I noticed that with myself at some point. So
We know.
You got to slow down a little bit. Yeah.
Elevator Andy.
Yeah. No, that's fine. But you know,
He got elevators in his crib. That's crazy.
Elevator.
you still have to slow down a little bit, man. I was just my whole weekend was shit. Me arguing with my wife. And nigga, what you want to buy a new TV for, nigga? What you want to buy an 85-inch for? I will tear
why
that
is it
shit
not
down.
delivered here?
We're not buying no TV. That's what I was telling her because I was like, yo, let's get settled. Let's
Honestly speaking,
work together. Hold on, nigga. I'm talking about my wife. Let's work together. Let's come together and provide, a better home for the family.
Right.
Like, let's be more structured. I know I've led us down a rabbit hole, but now I'm trying to wake up. Let's get it together. We don't need no more TVs in a fucking foyer, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Right.
Sorry, it's good. You laughing at my wife, nigga?
never.
You laughing at my wife?
Oh.
No.
Now we just, as Americans, we just carry too much debt. We buy a whole bunch of shit.
Look
we
at
don't
this,
need.
yeah.
We just buy a lot.
Nigga, you lucky, nigga. You got a chef in the family, nigga. You good. You can open up a
That shit don't
restaurant.
got nothing to do
Nigga, we
with
fucked up.
a nigga sneaker habit or stupid shit like that. Bro, niggas be having 300 and 400 pairs of sneakers. Like that shit is just
It's insane.
It's wasteful.
And I've said this before on the show, but my man who does mortgages for poor people to get them low income, to get them out of housing and into homes. So the two things he said is, one, people always assume as human beings that next year is going to be better than last year. We always assume we're going to make more and do better next year than last year. And he said with black people in particular, because that's his population, he said the solution oftentimes to money is to get another job or to work
Make more
more,
money.
not to spend less.
Not to spend less.
And
Always
so
get more money.
that combination can be tough to navigate. So we have to think about how can we spend less, and also
That's what's important.
To the question you asked, sort of how can we anticipate the fall off? Obviously, on our level, it's different than somebody who's living check to check. But it's still a thing. Is you got to anticipate that next year might be worse than last.
Yeah, you might get fired. You know what I mean?
You got to at least plan.
Or cut in half, yeah.
You have to be prepped for it. Not one, I want to say plan.
You bitch ass nigga. Hey, my shit's still the same. No more TVs. My shit's still the same. Oh shit. My shit's still the same, nigga. Ask him. Value. All right. See, I don't. Come on. I don't want to get into that. Yes. Shit could change.
You love getting into that.
Yeah, word.
That's your favorite thing to get
Because
into.
it's him, maybe him.
It's him, right?
It's Mark.
It's him.
Yeah, it's him.
Anybody that question that shit, I'm getting at him.
Sure.
Anybody that question that shit,
You
I'm
got
getting
you
at
got
him,
to.
nigga.
You got
Got
to.
to. What else?
He
What
can
option
trick
is
y'all.
there?
He can trick y'all. He can't trick me. I'm sorry. He can trick y'all. He can't trick me, nigga.
That's true.
I know.
I've been tricked.
I'm like Jesus. I'm like Jesus' grandson, nigga. Blessed.
Every time people say, yo, Joe,
Just let it rock.
you're manipulating me.
I don't think.
I
you
want to say, for what? Like, what?
I don't think you manipulated anybody.
What is it you think I'm trying to get
I say the same shit to people though.
from you? I be wanting to tell people, I want to give people my list of the people I'm actually trying to manipulate. It's not y'all. It's not y'all. Trying to manipulate fucking YouTube, nigga. fucking come to Amazon.
You right.
New Joe Budden.